Yes, you
That's what
don't
she
like.
can't wait all God please make it happen.
Oh my God. Guys, have we been recording all this time?
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
God.
Oh, you guys, this is evidence. This is really bad. Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're back
With some wine.
and I'm not drinking, but they are drinking. Wanna find out why I'm drinking? Why I'm not drinking? Rather, I'm not drinking because I don't drink. I don't like alcohol.
Well, okay.
So
Yeah.
Good girl.
yeah.
Good
Clap
girl.
for yourself.
We're the back.
Anyway, it's Valentine's. Is it Valentine's? Or
Almost
is it
Valentine's. We're shooting
yeah,
this
it's
a few days before.
Before.
Okay, so and trust me, most people don't like Valentine's, and from what I know, I don't know what they think, but we'll figure out in just a second. So today's conversation is basically about Valentine's, what people think about Valentine's, why people think the way they think, and
The misconceptions.
the misconceptions about Valentine, literally just everything, the whole shebang about love on Valentine's
About
Day.
Valentine.
So for me, I can go first.
Yeah.
Valentine's this year is super special because Sharon is turning 23. It's her birthday.
Yeah.
So for me, for the first time, Valentine is very special for me because I met Sharon an year ago and we bonded together with Diwani and we became friends. So for the first time in my life,
Don't get
Valentine's is
emotional.
special.
Sorry, guys,
You
I'm
may
not
ask
happy.
why it's never been special. I'll say because first of all, nothing like I've dated before and now I'm married, of course, but there's nothing special that has ever been done for me on Valentine's. And I'm not trying to say that the guys I've dated or my husband is not doing the right in his game or anything. I'm just trying to say this is one day in the whole year that you're supposed to show love to someone. So most people think it's just ridiculous that there's so much pressure around just having to behave a certain way, give gifts, show love to someone you care about, way overboard specifically on that day. So for example, my husband doesn't like Valentine. Actually, he made it very clear he's not getting me anything on that day and he's not taking me anywhere because he thinks Valentine's is a joke. I mean, he says I love you every day, I send you flowers any other day I can, I take you out, I dine and wine you any other day. Why do I need to show you love on one day in the entire year? So he was like, babe, I'll take you for dinner on Monday, not that Valentine's is on Wednesday. Can you imagine, guys? But for me on the other hand, I'm like, any opportunity to show love to someone, I don't care if it's Valentine's, Valentine's, whatever, I don't care. Anything, any opportunity to show love to someone is really important, and I am a very romantic girl. I love flowers, I love gifts. Gifts is one of my love languages. So for me, any opportunity to show love is a big deal. But then let's get to hear what these other guys have to say.
Okay, I think I'll go next because my opinion about this is completely different from Duani and Tabi. So for me, Valentine's has always been a big deal, maybe because it's my birthday, I don't know. But first of all, just like a small story, when my mom was pregnant and she gave birth, I was due on the 1st, but then I was 2 weeks late, so I came on Valentine's. She didn't know what Valentine's was.
Yeah.
So even today, people ask her, why didn't you name her Valentine's? And she's like, in 1995, I didn't know
idea
what
that was
Valentine's
about.
was. I only found out later. So yeah, so Valentine's to me has always been special, not only because of my birthday, because I'm a hopeless romantic basically. So anything that has to do with love, I'm like, yes, honey.
Bring it on.
Yes, bring all of it on. So first of all, since it's my birthday, I expect 2 gifts. I expect from the person that I'm dating. So if you're watching, or if you're my future whoever, just know I expect a birthday gift and I expect a Valentine's gift.
Yeah, because don't cheat her. It's not right.
Don't say that, oh, it's already your birthday,
killing two
so
birds
just
with
take
one
one.
stone.
No.
That's some BS.
That's not how it works around here. So I expect 2 gifts.
Oh my god, the pressure, honey.
Yes, Valentine's is the day you do all those things on one day. Like you take me out, you buy me flowers, you buy me gifts, you buy me chocolates, you do all that in one day.
Johnny, I hope you're hearing.
Sharon's future man or current data, I would just like to say,
oh my god,
good luck.
I'm so sorry, babe. I love you, but I hope you're listening.
So you know, I learned that you teach people how to love you, because when you just sit and just be like, oh, like he doesn't like believe in it, whatever. So when you teach people that, you know what, you might not believe in it, but I believe in it. So if you love me, then you also make it a thing for you, even if you don't have to change your beliefs for someone. Yeah. But if it's important, because it might not be as important as to you guys, but it's important to me. Yeah. So even the person that I'm with, even if he doesn't believe in the whole Valentine's thing, he should know that it's important to me, and so he should make effort to show me that, you know, you believe that.
Put in the work. So I'm all about that.
Honey, here, get your flowers, get your chocolates, get your gifts, get all of that, because I want to be with you, and I agree. You, and
I mean, if the day is special to you, your man or your boyfriend or your spouse should up their game.
So for me, guys, I used to believe, you know, when I was in boarding school, Valentine's was like the shiznit. Like, I mean, we actually had a word for it. Like, if you didn't get a card or you didn't get a gift on Valentine's, it was that Lord Roast. It was the opposite of St. Valentine's had visited you in his blackness, and you had roasted on Valentine's Day, which was an extremely embarrassing thing for us. But then I think by like 16, 17, I started being like, the fuck? I started being like, it doesn't matter, because I remember I was dating this guy who really liked me, and he kept on being like, should I get you something for Valentine's? Because he knew I was very like controversial and all of that. And I was like, you know, I don't believe in Valentine's. I think, you know, you're so sweet to me every day and you surprise me with stuff. So like, why should I then put pressure on you that because everyone says you need to give something, so you two need to do it? And you know I was saying that, but also at the back of my mind I was like, I mean,
nigga better get me something.
Yeah, I mean, if you got me something, but nigga actually didn't get me something. And I remember that day when it was nighttime and we were all going to our dorms, I was like, my god, so this guy actually,
you know, the thing I learned about women is that usually, like, when men ask us, we're like, no, it's fine, but then deep down you're hoping that
you
can
understand
that that's not what you really meant. And I don't know why we can't just be straightforward and say yes.
Yeah, it's a very silly thing, guys. Like, take it from me, just be straightforward,
and just
man.
Yes.
Like, it's so stupid not to be.
If it's no, say no.
Yeah, because they're not mind readers. Like, why do we expect them to be like, ooh, maybe she's maybe what she actually meant was she wants me to buy her roses and chocolates. But yeah, and then now I'm with a fellow who does not believe in Valentine's. And if there's one thing I've learned in a relationship, guys, is compromise. You know, there are some things you just have to accept. So I know on Valentine's Day, he's the guy who would buy me the flowers and be like, babe, can you imagine, it was 5 times more expensive today because it's Valentine's. And I'm like, my guy, you could have just given me the flowers. There's no need for you to say that. But I've come to accept it, you know. And if he does anything, you know, little and sweet, like last year he cooked for me on Valentine's Day, you know, I accept it. You know, everybody's love language is different. And on non-Valentine's Day, he expresses my love language. He buys me gifts, you know, he spends money for me if I see something I really like and I can't get it myself. So I don't hate too much about like the whole Valentine's thing. Also because my birthday is in February, and compromise is I would rather forget about Valentine's and put pressure on him about my birthday, because he also doesn't care about birthdays. So yeah, he literally doesn't. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I'm like, okay, I agree that we won't care about Valentine's.
We have to convince,
but you have to give a shit about my birthday. I'm sorry, like it just has to happen.
Speaking of which, now that we're talking about men, let's talk about what women give to men on Valentine's. You see, men, I think part of the reason why men feel the pressure on Valentine's is because
it's a one-way
like,
thing.
What do we get? I mean, because you can get
I'm
a
dining
gazillion. Guys,
you,
I
whining
have a list if you want. I can mention just a few.
For women, every time we think about gifting men, we go for the same thing.
Yeah.
For socks,
Get what he loves.
wallets,
I was about to say
alcohol,
socks.
Yeah.
like, you know, we tie, like, we always go
Exactly.
for the same thing. So I think you need to know your
What he
man
likes,
and
exactly.
know what he likes.
And don't break the bank, honey. If you can afford a wallet, it's fine. If you can't afford, for example, to take him to the Mara, you can always cook a meal for him. If he loves, you know, acts
Yeah,
of
if he
service.
loves,
If acts
like,
of service
yes,
is one of his love
but it's
languages.
very
But don't
true.
break the bank.
But it's very
just
true,
because you're trying
the
to
whole
get a
idea about
gift,
knowing
yeah.
him. Because
Yeah,
I realized, like, on my boyfriend's last birthday, I didn't get him like anything fancy. I got him a recipe book of how to make like a gazillion recipes using beer, because those are two of his favorite things, beer and cooking.
Yeah.
So I literally got, and he
makes
was
sense.
very happy.
Yeah. So for me, he loves whiskey. He loves. Okay, he doesn't love cooking nowadays too much, but I know he loves. Get something that your man loves. That's what.
Well,
I'm trying
guys,
to
I
say.
also feel like it's necessary to say, because I'm anti-capitalist somewhere deep inside my heart, the reason why Valentine's Day is also a really huge thing, it's been commercialized, right? Brands have found a way to use Valentine's
To make money.
to make money. Like, they are, like, honestly, the amount of money that comes into brands like chocolate brands, you know,
Flowers,
floral cards, even just like normal, because now every brand can shape itself in the like Valentine's, like, this is one special day, you get to show that one person you really truly love them. They are making bank from Valentine's. So on Valentine's Day, when you're thinking about spending money, you're really just one of the billions of people who are just throwing billions of dollars and shillings in the direction of these companies. That's
Makes
one.
sense.
Two, Valentine's, I always also like to talk about this, it's not just about being with a guy. Like, Valentine's
Can be
about your babes,
friends,
Valentine's
can be
about
your
like
mom.
my mom, for example. She's a single mom, and for me it's really important that she feels that someone loves her on Valentine's Day. And yeah, like, so I think we just need to redefine and appreciate the wholesomeness of Valentine's outside
Not
of
just, like,
the male-female spectrum.
narrow it down to relationships.
All for
Sharon's birthday, so oh my god, there's so much pressure. So anyway,
Still gotta be your love.
we'll
All right,
figure
guys,
this thing out.
yes.
Thank you
So
so
thank
much
you for
watching.
and let us know your love language in the comments
Yeah,
below.
and what you'll be doing for Valentine's. I'd love to know.
And whatever it is you do, just remember to spread love within yourself and to your family, your friends, your loved ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember to spread love to us by clicking subscribe.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.